everyone, welcome back to another week in our journey. If you're new here, let me fill you in. This is Behind the Design, our weekly series where I document my process in creating my own digital planner and building an online store from scratch. Each week, we dive into a new aspect of this creative journey, from idea inception to final touches. I'll take you through every twist and turn. Throughout this journey, I'll be working closely with Shay, the founder of the Digital Planner Academy program and the Pink Ink stationery brand, and I will be applying everything I learned from this incredible resource. You'll get to see all these teachings in action as we progress. We've got an exciting journey ahead of us, full of learning, exploration, and of course, a bit of fun. So whether you're joining us for the first time or have been following along, I'm thrilled to have you here. Okay, so let's dive into this week's video. Hi everyone, and welcome to week 3 of Behind the Design. So you may notice that I'm in a bit of a different environment because I have had an amazing opportunity to travel to Germany and spend some time here. I will be here for 4 weeks, which is really exciting, and it's a very special place where I am in the rural part of Germany, where there's a lot of nature and forests and horses, which I really enjoy as well. I've taken this time to really reflect on what I want to do in the next phase of my life, personal and career-wise. So I'm very fortunate that I'm here and I get to work on this project while I'm here as well. So you will get to enjoy some little snapshots in between while I talk with you about this project that I'm working on with the Pink Ink and with Shay, of me spending some time in nature here in Germany and seeing how this contributes to my creative process. And I think it is really important as part of anybody's creative process to really unplug and eliminate any external noise, whether it may be digital, social media, and just focus on what you want to work on as your creative project. That doesn't mean to say that you need to go all the way to another country to do this. It could be as simple as taking 6 minutes a day to completely cut out the noise and focus on yourself and what you want to do and your core values, and just reflect on that. That is a little bit of what has been happening. And now, going back to the project of Behind the Design, this week I had a call with Shay and we were reflecting on the stage as to where I'm at with my signature planner, which is going to be the Multi-Passionate Flow Planner, a planner all about getting clear on what you want to work on. And again, similar to what I'm doing here, eliminating the noise and really refining on what your core values are and what your projects are and where you want to direct your energy to. Hi Shay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for your patience in me reaching the stage to kind of like sit down and sketch out these pages. I think I'm getting somewhere now. I started. The last call, we were reflecting on how the signature process will then translate into pages for a planner. And we were looking at the 3 steps that are in my signature process. And we looked at the type of pages, the actual tangible, I know they're digital, but the actual pages that I will create for the planner. And then came the process of where they would slot into before the monthly pages. So that was another aspect that we worked on. So really like the more technical part of refining the pages and where they came from in terms of the signature process. Now we went ahead because if you look at the Milestone 2 workbook in the Digital Planner Academy, you will see that before you get into sketching out your pages, there is actually the inspiration part of mood boarding, choosing the inspiration for your pages and the fonts. So I went ahead because in Milestone 1, I worked on my signature process and I got a bit clear with that. Then I jumped straight into looking at the type of pages that I wanted to create. In Milestone 2, there is a section all about mood boarding. And it just helped me personally to get an idea as to how my pages will look. And then from there, I went into the super fun part of looking for inspiration on Pinterest and also colors around me, then putting that into a mood board, then going in and looking at the actual design aesthetic of planner pages that I would want to use. So this week was all about inspiration and taking that inspiration and organizing it so that my project can have a direction in terms of design and aesthetic. I was really stretched a lot with the mood boarding because, again, my project grew. I realized how aesthetically there is going to definitely be a creative element with how my planner looks. But the organizational part, the pages, I really want to have a much more UX app design. So very clean, almost like the Scandinavian design feel to it. There's going to be a little bit of a creative aspect and feel to my planner. And I'm not going to give away too much because that will come next week where I'm going to show you how I'm going to go about doing this. And another thing that me and Shay looked at on our call is we were reflecting on some other planners that have come across our field before. And we were just commenting like what parts of these planners resonate with us and what doesn't. And we also looked at current planner trends. I really think this is important to keep in mind as we move forward with designing our planners to keep abreast with any digital stationery trends. Great. Thank you so much for tuning in for this week's Behind the Design. This has really been a week all about inspiration, being in a different place, starting to focus on what is resonating with me, whether it also just be what is inspiring me now in this moment of my life. So stay tuned and we look forward to seeing you next week. Okay, so that's a wrap for this week. Thank you so much for joining me on this part of the journey. I hope it's giving you a glimpse into the creative process of designing a digital planner and setting up an online store. Each week brings new challenges, new victories, and a step closer to our goal. And you're excited to see how my digital planner turns out. Make sure you hit the like button and share this with anyone else interested in learning more about our journey. Remember, there's much more to come, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next episode. Together, we'll continue unlocking the creative journey 1 week at a time. Thank you for being part of this adventure. Until next time, keep exploring, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next episode of Behind the Design. Okay, ciao!